Carmen and David from Maria. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the film. Perhaps I'll start with you, David, and if you could give us an idea, or just tell us how this film came, why you made this film. I know we've spoken, but for the benefit of the interview, what drove you to make this?
Okay. Carmen came up with the idea, and I was really touched because it's a short film about loneliness, about a woman which her daughter and the family want to come for holidays, and but they don't come, and Maria really was lost in I don't know, she was just lost. And what you say?
Well, the idea came because so many people are divorced, they don't live anymore in families, and we are in a big society and everybody is alone, or so many people are alone.
And about loneliness?
Yeah, it is about loneliness, yeah. And we just had the situation last year for Christmas. We wanted to have a party with all the family, and it was impossible because all the families were divorced.
Yeah.
And so our children had a problem. They had to go from the father to the mother to the grandma to the other mother to the other father, and it was the poor stress for the children. And I said, well, let's see just from the parent side, because there are so many people when they don't have any more family. We are always with people. We are going out. There are people around us, but we don't really have people. Or there are so many people that don't really have people around, and they feel lonely. And well, just for Christmas, it was a time where it's perfect to film, but it's a theme for the whole year.
I found it very touching. I think I said to David, it reminded me of my mother. My mother's passed away, and I'm the youngest of 7. But it did remind me of her because we all grew up and moved away, and she was left on her own. So I found it very touching. I don't know if you have a family of your own. I don't have children, obviously you can totally relate to it, but I really enjoyed the film. It was very powerful.
Well, thank you.
It worked.
Yeah.
For me, it worked.
Yeah.
And why was it so important to tell this movie? Why did you feel that you wanted to talk about this? I guess is it something you've experienced?
I think I also wanted to say to a lot of people, you're not alone. There are a lot of people feeling the same, and make the people who don't have a problem thinking more about those people who are alone. You know, because if you have your family, you don't think with the people they are alone, because you're right, you're fine, you have your friends, you have a family. But it's nice to look for the people around you, and maybe ask other neighbor or one of the family of a further part to ask if they want to come, if they want to be with you. Just I wanted to make the film because I like it to, was sagt man auf Englisch, die Leute aufmerksamer zu machen, to make them see, to be more, to have more attention to people they are alone.
There's a fantastic touch in it. I like the because to be honest with you, I would not recognise you from the film, which is a great thing because the performance you gave was so good. But actually, meeting your flesh, I had to have a double take. And it was honestly, it was hard for me to recognise you because obviously that's good acting, but some great touches in it.
Thank you.
A bit with the drink in the fridge. She's drinking alone, and I found that sort of quite moving. But it must be very good. How do you act? Whenever I've spoken to filmmakers, because it's a one-hander, isn't it? Really, you're making it on you. There's no one else. I know you make a phone call, but how difficult is it to do on your own without any other people to bounce off of? Because you're really there without anyone else, aren't you? I mean, how difficult was that?
Well, in this story, not really, because there was a story that she's alone.
No, but to act it on your own with no one else in the film.
Yeah.
I mean, to actually tell the story on your own must be very difficult.
No, not really, because I really had a great director, and when you work with someone who helps you to go the way, you don't feel alone as an actor.
Where did you shoot it, by the way? Where was it
in Bremen. We was in Bremen, in Germany.
Bremen.
In Bremen, it's the south of Hamburg. Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah, is that Bremen? I can't remember what that
Oh,
is.
well, same, nearly the same, yeah.
Okay, how long did it take you to shoot the film?
Yeah.
Is that days? There's night shots in it?
There are night shots. So we on the first day we made all the night shots within 1 hour, And on the next day we started like, I don't know, it was 11 a.m. or something, but we were done at 3 p.m. or something. So this was really a really short film, so a quickie, yeah.
So can I ask you, Carmen, you came up with the concept, it was your idea, and then you went to David, or how did that happen?
Well, I had the idea. Well, we worked first. I think it was 2011 in the film of him called Happy Birthday. That was the first production we made together.
Yes.
And when we worked together, we knew immediately we want to work again together because it really worked, and we like the same kind of films. We like the way to work. We've got the same, it really works. And when I had the idea, I asked him if he's interested to do it. And I had a screenplay.
She made a blueprint.
Yeah.
One pager.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you had
I wrote it,
yeah, okay.
but he asked me if he can change it. And I said, yes, of course, because if I have the idea, if I'm the main actress, and I also write everything, it is like just a Carmen film, and I don't want it to be a Carmen film. So I said, change everything you want to change. And he changed it really quite a lot. And I liked it. I liked it because I like his way of working. And it's much more upset now than it was in the main idea. Because it's much more upset now to see the film than it was in my idea.
Oh, really? So
I wanted a happy end. I wanted a happy end. Yeah, I love happy ends.
There's no happy ending.
No, it's not happy end. No, she's alone.
Is that
Got
because
an open end. The film's got the open end when Maria is on the Christmas market, and she's looking at all those happy people over there, happy pedestrians, and she's in her own world, and
so
that's
she
it.
She might have met a family. You never know, do you? You don't know what happens after that. Of course. So, and when you've got the script or the story, do you storyboard that, or is there no storyboarding required? Because it's all pretty much done in one place, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do you-
I think that has a lot to do with my art of working, because
Where did you shoot it? Sorry for interrupting. Where was it actually shot?
we shot it in her private apartment.
Right, it was your apartment, okay.
And we got the end of the film is placed an exterior place. We're on the Christmas market, but there's only 2 locations. 2 other. No, it's 3. The start of the movie is in the mall. Yeah, it's a mall, shopping mall, and where she's happy with her bags and all the Christmas gifts and stuff like that. And that's. I like to work with not with much people, only one in focus, and I like to reduce.
We're talking about cast.
Yeah. I don't like to work with a lot of people. So when people see my previous work, it's almost the same way I work.
Lean,
Yeah. Only 1 or 2 people are in the front of the camera, and I always work with I got all those shots which are pretty much focused on faces, not like total and stuff like that. Yeah. And always, the shaky camera. That's why I like French and Belgian filmmakers a lot. The Dardenne brothers, Jacques Audiard, and stuff like that. And they pretty much influenced me, or Jean-Luc Godard and stuff like that. So, and I like to reduce it on only one location. So the most of the film is in her apartment.
Yeah.
That's where the magic happens, and I think the film has not quite much dialogues in there. It's much about you.
There's hardly any dialogue. There's some at the beginning, and then it's really about.
Yeah. There are only some telephone calls and stuff like that, and the rest works like from the memes and I think this is how it works.
And it has to be that short, I guess, because
Excuse me?
It has to be that short because what you're trying to portray is loneliness, but you can't go on for hours and hours doing that, can you?
I don't know what you think, because when the film was done, it was like 9 minutes, and I was like, maybe it's too long for something like that, because we have scenes which are pretty long where nothing happens. It's always just she's staring at something, but you can feel. I think you can feel how she feels.
Yeah.
And
oh, yeah, it definitely gets you there. I mean,
yeah,
you know, I
thank
felt
you.
it, you know, and that's the point of it, of course, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like an emotional level.
Yeah.
And it's a really, you know, I've seen the film a couple of times. I really liked it. How many crew were you working with? How many's actually in that room?
Oh, that was. The main problem was my cameraman just told me 1 hour before we have to shut the film that he can't come. So
1 hour before.
Yeah, 1 hour before. And so we filmed this with this little film camera, the Black Magic Pocket Cinema camera. Maybe you know it.
Yeah.
It's like
Everyone talks about it.
yeah. It's just pretty small and stuff like that. I got 55 millimeters on there. One lens only.
So does that shoot in 4K?
Excuse me?
Is that a 4K camera?
No. It's full HD.
Right.
It's only HD, but it's like
Still a lovely look.
lovely. We only had 4 major people working on this film. Carmen as a producer and actor, me as the director, the editing too, and the script. And I had a good friend of mine, Mareike. She's made the sound and helped me on some issues about assisting directing and stuff like that. And a friend of mine, Leslie, which you met as well, Leslie, he made the color grading for the film. So it's pretty broke down to the minimals, like I guess filmmakers like Stanley Kubrick who work in...
Well, did you meet Larry? Did you meet Larry last
Nah.
You know he works here.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, fantastic.
Yeah.
There's been my daughter also. She's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, and she's on the phone. And it's my real daughter. It's not only my film. Yeah, it's my real daughter, and that was why I was so touched. It was so easy because I heard her voice, and I heard her telling me she can't come. Well, she's happy because she's going out, and that's a real situation because she's going out now for half a year. She's working with the Cruzeiro.
So you're not going to see her for some
time. I didn't know it before, but now really she's going. She's leaving for half a year. I've never been without my daughter for half a year.
You one child?
I got one, yeah. And it is funny because when I heard her voice, it was so easy to feel what Maria feels, you know, because it was a part Maria, it was a part me. I've got the big luck. I've got a great family, great friends, and I don't feel lonely, but I know how it feels, and I know so many people that really feel lonely.
Yeah, I mean it's a big problem in the UK. It's a big problem.
Yeah.
And you know, certainly people of a certain age and above,
yeah.
It's a huge problem because our lives are longer now, and often it's women. Because men often die before women. It's a fact. You know, I don't know if it's the same in Germany. I don't know. But our lifespans for men, and it means there's a lot of women that are left single or their families move away. You know, so it's a terrible problem. And so, just finally, what's next? Have you got something coming up that you're doing now? Or I mean, maybe you can't talk about it. But I don't know.
Yeah, indeed. We have something to come up. It's a project I work together with a friend of mine. We're working on a script, and it's about a couple which are on their way into vacation, and it's only a one-taker, and they go in by car, and you have the camera on the what's the engine right front of the car, and it's only a one-taker, and it's things will shake up a little bit when they have. I don't know how to say it.
It's not comedy, I guess.
Yeah. For the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
How have you tackled that? How have you done a comedy? How do you do that? Because that's completely different to this.
Because I think comedy is the hardest art of filmmaking.
Yeah.
Because I'm not into it. How to make you laughing?
No, you've got to get it right.
Yeah. I don't know. We will see. But so for me, it's always drama, and the issue, because I made the film with Carmen, was every single film I made till now has something to do with my private.
Private life.
Yeah. I'm not the kind of guy who's like, okay, now let's drink something and let's think about something. I don't know. I got this idea about this and this and this. For me, something has to happen in my life that definitely. And that was the reason I made this film. And so for this collaboration with my friend, which we want to have Carmen as the main actress, I'm pretty hyped. Let's see what it will be.
Have you got a male lead? So you obviously have you got the male lead? Have you sorted out with your co-star is in that? So you're the main lead, the female lead. Have you got the male lead sorted yet? Do you have an actor?
Are you thinking about the person you worked with before?
Yeah, I think it's the same like when you remember Martin Scorsese used to work on his earlier films, always with De Niro, Harvey Keitel.
Are you the De Niro?
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, Woody Allen did it too. I mean, so much with Mia Farrow, Diane Keaton and stuff like that. Yeah, Michael Haneke does. Yeah. And I think it's like a trademark of a filmmaker, and I like it a lot. And for me, it's like those guys are filmmakers. Those guys are not only directors, which today they make this film, the other they make that film, and different cast, different staff, different everything. And I don't like that. I like to get in touch with the guys I work with, to know them better, and to make something it's a social together. It's not only working. We have to know what is Carmen all about. And it's not always about work. It's about different stuff. Yeah.
Carmen, David.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. No, thank you for your time.
Thanks for 5 nominees.